You see the stream of white lights. That is your headlights out on I-94 traveling eastbound right near State Highway 26. There is a crash that's closing the westbound lanes, out on I-94 traveling westbound near State Highway 26. You can see there is flashing lights out there, so officers are diverting traffic off of the interstate, but this is going to cause some significant backups if you are traveling in that area. So if you're typically traveling to Lake Mills or even to Madison this early morning, you're going to want to add on some additional time because of this crash. I-94 traveling westbound right near State Highway 26. So this is something to keep in mind if you are traveling in that area. Give yourself some significant time for your morning commute. The rest of the roadways are looking good across the interstate system. We're not seeing any other issues out there. So if you are traveling other than Johnson Creek this morning, your morning commute should be pretty smooth.
All right, well, look at that accident.
All right, thanks, Marissa. Yeah, we do have a crash. This is out on I-94 traveling westbound right at State Highway 26 in Johnson Creek near the Johnson Creek Premium Outlets. If you are traveling on those westbound lanes, you are going to want to add on some additional time because those westbound lanes are closed, and you can see traffic is being diverted off the interstate right there at State Highway 26. So if you're traveling to Lake Mills or maybe even Madison, add on some additional time because this crash is causing some significant delays out there. So something to keep in mind if you are traveling in that area. That is the only crash that we are seeing across the interstate system this morning. The rest of the roadways are looking really good for your morning commute. Let's take a look at some drive times for you. If you're traveling from Mugwanago to the Hale interchange, that's a 15-minute commute out on I-43. Caledonia to the Mitchell, you're looking at about 10 minutes, and Johnson Creek to the Zoo interchange on the eastbound side, 35 minutes. But if you reverse that, anticipate some significant delays out on those westbound lanes because of that crash right at State Highway 26. We are dealing with a major incident. This is out on I-94 traveling westbound near Johnson Creek at State Highway 26. There is a crash in that area, and all the westbound lanes are currently blocked. Now, law enforcement agencies are diverting traffic right off the interstate, and the good news is it looks like traffic is moving pretty quickly off the interstate compared to what we saw about 10 minutes ago when it was a little bit more stalled in that area. So if you are traveling to Lake Mills, Johnson Creek, or even to the Madison area, you're going to want to add on some additional time because of this crash that's causing significant delays out on those westbound lanes. Now, there is another crash out there. This is out on I-94 westbound at County Road T or North Granville Avenue. You have the right-hand shoulder blocked in that area. There are no lanes impacted, but it's another thing to keep in mind if you are traveling out the door this morning. We're dealing with some reduced visibility in some spots. So as you're traveling out this morning, please utilize extra caution and add on some additional time if you are traveling out on those westbound lanes of 94 near Johnson Creek.